And welcome back to Holden's Golden Age of Wargaming. No muss, no fuss Wargaming channel, where we are currently playing Soldiers Tactical Combat 1914 to 15. This is part 6 of our Let's Play, and we are now playing as the French. It's been a couple days since I've been in here, but coming back pretty quickly. So, we need to keep this town. We need to keep this town. We need to keep coming now. Unfortunately, because of these eliminations, we can't use the road and disruption. So, we have to keep going though. We have to keep hold of this town, if at all possible. The defensive value in here is just too good. Now, after our movement phase, I believe, what's that say there? It says enemy phase disrupted. That's unfortunate. I thought I was going to have him back at the end of the next enemy movement phase. God damn it. Well, we're going to keep streaming towards the town. I don't think this machine gun is, though. Way too valuable. Big mistake on my part to have those out in the open, but I need to move up. I need to get there. But I'm going to move this machine gun into the woods this time, I believe, which means I won't be able to fire. But we're going to basically stream towards that town. I don't want to lose it to the Germans. We're going to give them so many targets they can't hit them all, basically, is what I'm after. I've checked this out, this mounted cavalry, because there's no zone of controls. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just not quite enough for that cavalry to get off that side of the board. And then of course we'd have all the Germans attacking us. So not the time to do that yet. Not the time to try to go for that yet. The other thing I'm looking at is these two cavalry here. Now, can't move in there or I become disrupted. But these guns back here cannot fire at these cavalry because they're in the German cavalry, because they're in town. But I could move out, and if these guns can see a friendly unit that can tell them where the enemy is, so if, say for example this cavalry was here, we would be able to see it with these guns. And then we could do observe fire, but observe fire with these is basically half, so that's a total of 6 points. Plus, I could probably get 8, so that's 14. It's really just one gun's needed to get a, even this, the cavalry on their own could get a 1-to-1. The cavalry on their own could get a 1-to-1 odds. But then we lose the, we move out of the town, which then allows his units to come in. So this is tough. This is tough. Alright, let's start moving the easy pieces. Let's start moving the easy pieces. And I guess I don't need to, this game kind of handles this quite well. If you move and you can't fire, if you use all your movement points up, you flip the counters over, which actually works pretty well for tracking who's moved and who hasn't. But we'll use the marker in the case where someone has moved but still has enough movement to fire. Alright, so first of all we need to get across here. So we're going to go up 4, 3 to leave the canal, and 1 to enter a clear hex, so a grand total of 4 movement points. And then 1 more, we're trying to get to that hill. And this unit is going to do the exact same thing. And then this unit's going to go 4 to leave the canal, and 5. They're going to do the same thing. Okay, over here, I see there are Germans coming up this way. However, we should try to go this way, maybe. What's going on? So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're going there as well. Now, it would be useful to get to this town. Let's just check, or that forest. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. If we were here, we'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could make it into the woods before the artillery, the German artillery could fire at us. So let's go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I check that again, just to be sure. Ah! That is not what I wanted. This one's what I want. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So that's just out of the range of the guns. Just out of the range. So let's flip him. And he's going to go to the exact same place because that's the only way they're going to be able to get into the woods. Okay, these guys aren't moving. No, they're not. This machine gun's going to move up into the woods here. I could move it out here, but I mean, it's just such an obvious target for the Germans. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to enter the woods. Cannot fire. And then it's all about this machine gun's not going to move. Here's this one, and the field gun's not moving. So now it's just a matter of streaming towards the town. We cannot use the road, which is unfortunate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up we come. Up we come. Actually, they could have used the road, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he was here, he could have gone 1, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. Yeah, no, we'll just go like that. Alright, so 1, 2, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 3.5. Go one more space, so it's going to go there. I don't know, guys. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 3.5. 4, 5. No, I can't do that. It's in between the roads. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to go here. One, 2, 3. He has enough to fire still. No, that he's going to. And I should probably. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and here. Ooh, yeah. And 1, 2. Sure they can fire, but they have nobody to fire at. Okay, so now we're going to remove the markers because we are done. French. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I mean, I gotta try to hold. Now here's the question though: do I dismount? I can use all my movement to dismount, but look at the French cavalry when they dismount. 1 strength. 1 strength. I mean, these two could dismount because he could come up. Well, he's cavalry. I don't care. How about the infantry? 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can get up, and we know what happens. He will quadruple his firepower against the mounted cavalry. 1, 2. So they can't. They can still fire. Well, I'm gonna have to dismount. I think I'm gonna have to dismount. And just all they're doing is trying to hold the town. So I'm gonna make them go like this to show this. You're supposed to leave on the mounts on the board. So we'll go like that. And then we're gonna put 3 dismounted cavalry on here. Now I have to say the Germans are much better. And I'm sure if I looked at it I'm sure the cavalry was much better, but I sure don't like that right now. So here we go. So we're using our full movement to dismount. And that means that we don't suffer that humongous penalty for being mounted cavalry. So we have gotten off our horses, hidden them away, and now we're ready to fight in the town with our big 1 strength. Man, oh man. Okay, so we're moving the markers, and we're now on to the fire phase. And this friendly phase disrupted comes off. Friendly phase ones come off after you've done your movement. So that machine gun is no, I don't need this. That machine gun is back in the fight. You couldn't move, and it's just going to get shot again. And then these eliminations, they come off. So now I'll be able to use the road again next turn. There's no other eliminations. No. Okay. So now we're under our fire phase. So this is really important. So we can't fire at these guys, even though he's there. These guns couldn't see him. This gun can't see him. There's no way to see him. We need to be out in the open for our field guns to see us, so that we can tell them where to fire, where to do the observed fire. That's not happening. So this infantry company, I'm really not liking it. So if we go over here, we get 18 to there, 19, 20, 21, 22. So this field gun is firing at this infantry right here. We cannot see these guys. This goes through the woods. This goes through the woods. All through the woods. So these guys are all protected by the cover of the woods here. But we can see this infantry, so we are going after it. And so that is 6 to 2, because it's in clear terrain. So that's 3 to 1 odds. 3 to 1 odds. Let's find out what happens. I'm sure this is most likely the field gun. Yes, it is. Come on. Let's kill the Germans. We get a 3 on a 3 to 1. So that would be the Germans' enemy phase. So we bring this out, flip it to enemy phase, and place it on there. But regardless, that infantry is not coming any closer. And that's that gun. These 2 guns, field guns, can't do anything. Can't shoot at anybody. Maybe I should have moved them up more, but such a good spot, right? Such a good spot for defensive. It's not really helping us though with the offense. Next up, we have a machine gun here. What's he got for range? 9. Yep. Yep. 10, 11. Yeah, we're not doing anything. And none of these guys are doing anything. The infantry could attack at 1 to 8 odds. Dismounted cavalry. That doesn't even exist. And yeah, no, that is it. So I think that's it for the French's turn. That is it. That feels like a big waste. Alright, removing markers. So now it's the Germans' turn. So this cavalry here could attack, but now the dismounted cavalry is considered an infantry. That's everything. So it would be able to quadruple. Oh no, it doesn't matter. It's just an attack. So it would be 4. It would be 1 to 2 odds. 1 to 2 odds. And this one here would be 1 to 2 as well. And of course these are cavalry. 1 to 2. This guy can't shoot, but these guys can. So we're going to do a 1 to 2 attack against this dismounted cavalry. 1 to 2. Let's get this out of here. 1 to 2 cavalry. Five, no result. Not to be unexpected. And then another 1 to 2 attack with this mounted cavalry against this disrupted cavalry, which as far as I can tell, that makes no difference. The disruption just means they can't move, can't fire. No penalty to their combat ability. So here we go. 1 to 2 odds, the other cavalry. We get a little bit more lucky here. We get a 1 to 2, which means disrupted. And now that would change to friendly phase disruption, I believe. Let me know if I'm wrong. So that means that disruption gets to carry on. What else can we do? What else can we do? Now this gun, this field gun, is now fully operational. I feel almost like these artillery pieces feel like the Death Star at the Battle of Endor, where you just get to randomly pick something and blow it up. So this German field gun is going to, well, I mean, right? Am I right? Oh yeah, we should probably unflip all these so we know how we're firing at here. Oh, there we go. So, well, can't fire at that anyway, it's in the woods. So let's take a look at the range. We know we can fire. We know we can fire. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we're going to fire. So these are nasty. That's 10 to 2. That's 5 to 1 odds. So I'm probably going to lose that machine gun. But nothing I could do. Well, I could have not moved it there in the first place, but let's not go into that. All right, so field gun. Here we go. Firing 5 to 1 odds. That machine gun, French machine gun unit. What's it say it is? It's a 4. 5 to 1, a 4 is still eliminated, which will still block that road. Let's get a eliminated. Where are they? Where are they? Here. Okay. And we take that machine gun off. Another machine gun gone. 3 so far. Jeez. Who's commanding the French? What an idiot. What an idiot. Okay. This is friendly phase? Oh, this comes off. Oh, our machine gun is back. I didn't fire at it because I was so intent on stopping at infantry. That wasn't good. Okay, so that's machine gun's back, but it can't shoot at anything because they're all in the town. And well, this unit is in the way anyways. Alright, so next field gun. Let's start picking off the French infantry as they come in. Let's see here, what do we got? Got a range of 18. We go... We know that's within 25. So it's 19 or 20. Alright, so we're going to fire there as well. That's 5 to 1 odds. This is not good for the French. Shoot fish in a barrel. Shoot fish in a barrel. That's a 3 on a 5 to 1. That's eliminated. Yeah, well, we're trying to give them lots of targets, but they're definitely they're definitely able to destroy them. Oops, no, you definitely don't want that. And we have a final field gun. Or sorry, the howitzer. So it's got 9. So it's going to shoot at here. It has clear line of sight to all of these. Yes, it does. Now it is going on that forest hex side, but the rules do say if you go along the side of one blocking terrain, you can still fire. So it is going to fire at that 2nd infantry there. And because it's a 9, however, we will only have 4 to 1 odds. Oh, that's just a shame. We still see that we have a 50% chance of eliminating it, 50% chance of disrupting. There we go. That's only a disruption. Disruption in the friendly phase. Okay. And the machine gun can't fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not quite good enough yet. But we're getting close. And that. Oh, let's flip these back over, shall we? That is it. That is it. So that is the situation. I'm going to remove the markers. So, I mean, well, you know, I mean, I'm keeping up my tradition with the French. Dying well. Dying really well. And I don't know. We're going to see on the Germans' turn coming up how these dismounted cavalry are going to do, but it doesn't feel like they're going to do very well. And yeah, that is it for turn 3 of the French. We are now moving on, next video, to the German side. And they're going to continue to put the pressure on, trying to take town B, which, you know, isn't really, doesn't do much for the atmosphere, but at least I can pronounce it. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.